नमः सर्वेभ्यः शुभ गुरुवासरः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा। ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। नमः सर्वेभ्यः। अद्य पंचमपाठः, पंचमपाठस्य प्रथमभागः, प्रथमं सूक्तिः। एकनिमिषं ददातु। नमस्कारः भगिनी।
नमस्कारः भगिनी। नमः सर्वेभ्यः।
नमस्ते।
अहं पञ्चमपाठस्य आरम्भं कुर्मः। प्रथमं सूक्तिं पठामि। अलक्ष्मीराविशत्येनं शयानमलसं नरम्। अलक्ष्मीराविशत्येनं शयानमलसं नरम् इति श्लोकं महाभारतस्थे अस्ति।
महाभारते
पदविभागः अलक्ष्मीः आविशति एनं शयानम् अलसं नरम्। संधिः अलक्ष्मीः आविशति, विसर्गस्य रेफः। आविशति अधिकम् एनम्, आविशत्येनं यण् सन्धिः। एनं शयानम् एनम् अधिकं शयानम् अनुस्वारसन्धिः। अलसम् अधिकं नरं पुनः अनुस्वारसन्धिः। अन्वयः एनं शयानम् अलसं नरम् अलक्ष्मीः आविशति।
उत्तमम्
प्रतिपदार्थः शयानं निद्रां कुर्वाणम् अलसं मन्दं नरं मनुष्यम् अलक्ष्मीः दारिद्र्य देवता आविशति प्रविशति अथवा व्याप्नोति
उत्तमम्
व्याकरणांशः तात्पर्यं पठामि वा
तात्पर्यं वदतु भगिनि अनन्तरं व्याकरणांशान् वदतु
सर्वदा स्वपन्थम् आलस्यवन्तं मनुष्यं दारिद्र्यस्य अधिदेवता लक्ष्मीः प्रविशति अथवा यः मनुष्यः सर्वदा शयनं करोति अलसः भावेन भवति तस्य समीपे दारिद्र्यस्य अधिदेवता लक्ष्मी प्रविशति
अलक्ष्मीः
अस्तु अलक्ष्मीः प्रविशति
उत्तमं भगिनि
अनन्तरं व्याकरणांशः येनं पापं भगिनि येनः sin and alasam mandam
येनं तादृशं
व्याकरणांशः अपि करोमि भगिनि येनम् अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः येन शब्दः द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनम् अलसम् अकारान्तः नपुंसकलिङ्गः अलस शब्दः द्वितीया विभक्तिः एकवचनम् नरम् अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः नर शब्दः द्वितीया विभक्तिः एकवचनम् अविशति विश् धातुः आविशति विश् धातुः आ उपसर्गः लट् लकारः परस्मैपदी प्रथमपुरुषः एकवचनम् अस्तु भगिनि अलक्ष्मीः ईकारान्तः स्त्रीलिङ्गः अलक्ष्मी शब्दः द्वितीया विभक्ति
प्रथमा विभक्तिः अत्र आविशति इति क्रियापदमस्ति का आविशति
अलक्ष्मी बट अलक्ष्मीः अस्ति चेत् द्वितीया विभक्ति अथवा प्रथमा विभक्तिः
प्रथमा हू कर्ता अत्र कः अत्र का कर्ता का अलक्ष्मी who is doing the praveshanam alakshmi is doing the praveshanam to whom she does to the alasam naram karma padam asti
आविशति
Magni, I just need 30 seconds, 1 second. तात्पर्यमेव पुनः वदतु
यः मनुष्यः सर्वदा शयनं करोति अलसभावेन भवति तस्य समीपे दारिद्र्यस्य अधिदेवता अलक्ष्मी प्रविशति अथवा व्याप्नोति
अत्र एनम् इति टङ्कनदोषः अस्ति शयानम्
अथवा
शयानम् एव खलु
शयानम् is given the book
shayanam is shayanam naram the one who does the shayanam atra shayanam nidram कुर्वाणम् अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः द्वितीया एकवचनम् अस्ति एनम् इति पदं नरम् it is the pronoun for enam which is the idam shabdasya द्वितीया पुल्लिङ्गः नरः इति पदम् अस्ति खलु
अस्तु भगिनि नरः so अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः नरशब्दः द्वितीया विभक्तिः
एकवचनं शयानम् अलसं नरम्
शयानम् अलसं अस्तु तदेव भगिनि
that's it let me just one second इंदु भगिनी किमपि वक्तुम् इच्छति वदतु भगिनी
नमस्कारः भगिनी भगिनी सा भगिनी एनम् इति एन शब्द इति उक्तवती
एन शब्दः न
तदेव
it is a सर्वनाम पदम्
आम् धन्यवादः
शब्दः कः भगिनि येन
निकुञ्ज महोदय एकनिमिषं वदतु महोदय
इदं शब्दः वा एतत् शब्दस्य द्वितीया विभक्ति भवति वा
प्रश्नः कः महोदय
एनं शब्दस्य रूपं ज्ञातुम् इच्छति महोदय इति अहं चिन्तयामि प्रातिपदिकम् इति किं सा पृच्छति
द्वितीया विभक्तिः अत्र नरम् इति पदस्य वर्णनं भवति खलु तादृशम् इति अर्थः
इदं शब्द इति प्रातिपदिकं वा एतत् शब्द प्रातिपदिकं भवति तस्य द्वितीया नपुंसकलिङ्ग
पुल्लिङ्गपदम् अस्ति महोदय नरम् इति पदं खलु
उभौ शक्यते
अस्तु धन्यवादः भगिनी उत्तमं
धन्यवादः भगिनि धन्यवादः
सुभाषितं का करोति प्रिया भगिनी वा
नमस्ते भगिनी
नमस्कारः
नमः सर्वेभ्यः एकनिमिषं भगिनी इदानीं वयं पञ्चमपाठस्य प्रथम सुभाषितं पश्यामः प्रथमम् अहं सुभाषितं पठामि यथा धेनु सहस्रेषु वत्सो विन्दति मातरं तथा पुराकृतं कर्म कर्तारम् अनुगच्छति यथा धेनु सहस्रेषु वत्सो विन्दति मातरं तथा पुराकृतं कर्म कर्तारम् अनुगच्छति पदविभागः यथा धेनु सहस्रेषु वत्सः विन्दति मातरं तथा पुराकृतं कर्म कर्तारम् अनुगच्छति अनन्तरं सन्धि वयं पश्यामः प्रथम वाक्यं मध्ये वत्सो विन्दति तत्र अस्ति वत्सः विन्दति वत्सो विन्दति विसर्गस्य उत्वं भवति अनन्तरं गुणसन्धिः पुराकृतं कर्मं द्वितीयवाक्यं मध्ये अस्ति तत्र अनुस्वारसन्धि एकत्र भवति अनन्तरं कर्तारम् अनुगच्छति मध्ये किमपि सन्धि नास्ति।
उत्तमम्।
अनन्तरं वाक्यविश्लेषणं। प्रथमवाक्यं मध्ये क्रियापदं विन्दति, द्वितीयवाक्यं मध्ये क्रियापदम् अनुगच्छति। अनन्तरं यथा तथा अव्ययपदं पदानि। अनन्तरं धेनुसहस्रेषु सप्तमी विभक्ति, वत्सः प्रथमा विभक्ति, पुराकृतं कर्मं मातरं कर्तारं सर्वं द्वितीया विभक्ति। अनन्तरं अन्वयरचना
द्वितीया विभक्तिः भगिनी अत्र?
आम् आम् कर्मपदम् अस्तु। वत्सः कर्म प्रथमा विभक्ति।
पुराकृतं कस्य विशेषणपदमस्ति?
कर्मस्य।
कर्म इति पदस्य।
आम्
कर्म इति
अस्तु अंडर्स्टूड माता। विशेषणं यल्लिङ्गं यद्वचनं भवति तल्लिङ्गं तस्मात् कारणात् पुराकृतं प्रथमा विभक्ति एव। कर्म प्रथमा विशेष्यपदं, पुराकृतं विशेषणपदं, कर्मस्य विशेषणम्। अस्तु धन्यवादः माता।
अत्र मातरं कर्तारं कर्मपदद्वयम् अस्ति।
क्षम्यताम्।
चिन्ता मास्तु। अत्र क्रमेण गच्छतु प्रिया भगिनी। अत्र क्रियापदं प्रथमम्, अनन्तरं प्रथमा विभक्तौ पदानि द्वितीया, अनन्तरं सप्तमी, तृतीया अस्ति वा चतुर्थी अस्ति वा इति दृष्ट्वा वाक्यविश्लेषणं क्रमेण गच्छतु।
अस्तु
अग्रे।
अनन्तरम् अन्वयरचना प्रतिपदार्थं। क्रियापदं विन्दति समानार्थं प्राप्नोति। कः विन्दति? वत्सः विन्दति अथवा धेन्वोः पुत्रः विन्दति। अनन्तरं कां विन्दति, तत्र मातरं द्वितीया विभक्ति मध्ये अस्ति इति कारणात् कां विन्दति मातरम्। अनन्तरं जननी अथवा अम्बा। अनन्तरं कं विन्दति मातरम् अम्बा। कः मातरं धेनुः अथवा धेनुः मातरम्।
कः मातरं न, अत्र कां विन्दति मातरं विन्दति। अनन्तरं किं भवति अत्र प्रथमवाक्ये?
धेनुषु विन्दति, धेनुसहस्रेषु विन्दति अथवा गावां सहस्रेषु विन्दति अन्यपदार्थम्। अनन्तरं द्वितीयक्रियापदम् अस्ति, तत्र अनुगच्छति। अनुगच्छति और अनुचलति और अनुसरति।
उत्तमम्।
कः अनुगच्छति? कर्म अनुगच्छति अथवा पुण्य पापम् अनुगच्छति।
अत्र कर्म इति पदम् अस्ति खलु?
कर्म।
कर्म लिङ्गं किम् अत्र?
नपुंसकलिङ्गं।
नपुंसकलिङ्गं। किम् अनुगच्छति? कर्म अनुगच्छति।
ओहो, किम्? अस्तु। किम् अनुगच्छति? कर्म अनुगच्छति अथवा पुण्यपापम् अनुगच्छति। कीदृश कर्म पुराकृतं कर्म
उत्तमम्
पूर्वस्मिन् कृतं कर्म पूर्वजन्मनि कृतं कर्म
उत्तमम्
अनन्तरं किम् अनुगच्छति
किं
कर्तारम् अनुगच्छति यः कार्यं मत
द्वितीया विभक्तिः खलु अत्र कम् अनुगच्छति
कम् अनुगच्छति कर्तारम् अनुगच्छति यः कार्यं करोति तम्
उत्तमम्
अनन्तरम् अन्वयः यथा वत्सः धेनुसहस्रेषु मातरं विन्दति तथा पुराकृतं कर्म कर्तारम् अनुगच्छति
उत्तमम्
अनन्तरं तात्पर्यं यदा यदा वत्स धेनुसहस्रेषु अस्ति चेदपि वत्सः अथवा धेनोः पुत्रः बुभुक्षा अस्ति चेत् तस्याः मातरम् अवलोकति अथवा प्राप्नोति समानम् एव तादृशम् एव पूर्वस्मिन् जन्मनि कृतं पापानि पुण्यानि अपि मह्यम् अनुगच्छति अथवा अनुसरति
उत्तमम्
English meaning, just like a baby calf is able to identify its mother among thousands of cows, similarly, the punyam and the papam which we have done in our previous janma will follow us. So if we do punya only will follow us.
उत्तमम्
व्याकरणांशः यथा तथा अव्ययम् धेनुसहस्रेषु अकारान्त नपुंसकलिंग षष्ठी विभक्ति बहुवचनम्
अकारान्त नपुंसकलिंग
अकारान्त नपुंसकलिंग सप्तमी विभक्ति बहुवचनम् वत्सः अकारान्त पुल्लिंग प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम् मातरम् उकारान्त मातृशब्दः द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनम् पुराकृतम्
भवती किम् उक्तवती
उकारान्त
उक्तवती वा ऋकारान्त उक्तवती वा
उकारान्त एव उक्तवती
ऋकारान्तः
आम् आम् ऋकारान्त मातृशब्दः द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनं पुराकृतम् अकारान्त नपुंसकलिंग द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनं
किमर्थं द्वितीया विभक्तिः अत्र
तदेव मत I did not correct it
प्रथमा विभक्तिः
प्रथमा विभक्ति
which does the anugamanam karma does the anugamanam so that becomes the prathama vibhakti there
कर्म शब्दम अकारान्त कर्मण शब्दः नकारान्त कर्मण शब्दः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम्
उत्तमम्
कर्तारं ऋकारान्त कर्तृ शब्दः द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनम् विन्दति क्रियापदं लट् लकारं परस्मैपदी प्रथम पुरुष एकवचनम् अनुगच्छति उपसर्गपूर्वकं लट् लकारः परस्मैपदी प्रथम पुरुष एकवचनम्
उत्तमम् सम्यक् भगिनी वेरी वेल् डन् समीचीनं
धन्यवादः
बहु सरलम् अस्ति एतत् सुभाषितं सम्यक् कृतं प्रिया भगिनी अनन्तरं द्वितीय सुभाषितं किमपि प्रश्नः अस्ति वा अत्र द्वितीय सुभाषितं पंकजवल्ली
नमस्ते भगिनी, हरि ओम, नमः सर्वेभ्यः। अत्र पञ्चमपाठे सुभाषितम्, एतत् सुभाषितं भर्तृहरिणा लिखितं सुभाषितं नीतिशतके अस्ति। बहु सम्यक् रीत्या कवि अत्र वर्णयति सज्जनानां स्वभावविषये। मनसि वचसि काये पुण्यपीयूषपूर्णाः त्रिभुवनमुपकारश्रेणिभिः प्रीणयन्तः परगुणं परमाणून् पर्वतीकृत्य नित्यं निजहृति विकसन्तः सन्ति सन्तः कियन्तः। अत्र पदविभागः मनसि वचसि काये पुण्यपीयूषपूर्णाः त्रिभुवनम् उपकारश्रेणिभिः प्रीणयन्तः परगुण परमाणून् पर्वतीकृत्य नित्यं निजहृदि विकसन्तः सन्ति सन्तः कियन्तः। एकमेव सन्धिः अस्ति अत्र, नित्यं निजहृदि अनुस्वारसन्धि। तदनन्तरं सामान्यार्थः ओके
वदतु।
सामान्यार्थः कवि सज्जनानां स्वभाव विषये त्रिविधानि सम्यक् रीत्या वर्णयति। अत्र पुण्यपूर्णपीयूषाः किं, प्रीणयन्तः किं, विकसन्तः किम् इति वर्णयति। परन्तु सन्तः कियन्तः, हौ मेनी आर् देर् इस् एतत् वर्णनं कृतवान्। वाक्यविश्लेषणं, क्रियापदं सन्ति एव। प्रथमा विभक्तिः पुण्यपीयूषपूर्णाः प्रीणयन्तः विकसन्तः सन्तः कियन्तः। द्वितीया विभक्तिः त्रिभुवनं परगुण परमाणून्। तृतीया विभक्तिः उपकारश्रेणिभिः। चतुर्थी पंचमी षष्ठी नास्ति, सप्तमी विभक्ति एव। मनसि वचसि काये निजहृति अव्ययं पर्वतीकृत्य नित्यम्। अत्र अन्वयरचनां कृत्वा अत्र क्रियापदं कियन्तः सन्ति भवन्ति, के सन्ति सन्तः। भगिनी, I've taken it in the end. सन्तः कियन्तः अति सज्जनाः। Okay. So first I have taken as कः के सन्ति पूर्णाः पुण्यपीयूष केन पूर्णाः पीयूषेण पूर्णाः पुनः केन पूर्णाः पुण्येन पीयूषेण पूर्णाः।
अत्र एकपदमेव अस्ति खलु भगिनी?
एकपद। सो केन सन्ति सन्तः कीदृशाः सन्ति, पुण्यपीयूषपूर्णाः सन्ति, पुण्यरूपेण अमृतेन पूर्णाः सन्ति। कस्मिन् सन्ति, कस्मिन् पूर्णाः और केषु पूर्णाः, मनसि वचसि काये च, that is शरीरे चेतसि वचने शरीरे च। Second part is again the santi is a kriyapadam. Ke santi प्रीणयन्तः सन्ति, that is सन्तोषयन्तः सन्ति। कैः प्रीणयन्तः, sorry, किं प्रीणयन्तः, त्रिभुवनं प्रीणयन्तः कैः प्रीणयन्तः, उपकारश्रेणिभिः प्रीणयन्तः अथवा उपकाराणां समूहमध्ये उपकाराणां समूहैः प्रीणयन्तः। पुनः then the third part of the sloka, again kriyapadam santi eva, ke santi vikasantah santi.
एकनिमिष भगिनी, you have to go little slower. अत्र उपकार श्रेणिभिः, श्रेणिः इति पदं
स्त्रीलिङ्गं। सो काभिः प्रीणयन्तः, क्षम्यतां भगिनी, काभिः प्रीणयन्तः, उपकार श्रेणिभिः प्रीणयन्तः। पुनः कीदृशः सन्ति, विकसन्तः, सन्तोषम् अनुभूतवन्तः। कस्मिन् विकसन्तः, निजहृदि विकसन्तः, स्वस्य मनसि विकसन्तः। कदा विकसन्तः, नित्यम् अनिशम् अथवा नित्यदा विकसन्तः। किं कृत्वा विकसन्तः, पर्वतीकृत्य विकसन्तः पर्वतसदृशान् कृत्वा विकसन्तः कान् पर्वतीकृत्य परगुण परमाणून् अन्येषु स्थितान् अल्पगुणानेव पर्वतसदृशान् कृत्वा
उत्तमं प्रकटनं कृत्वा
सन्तोषयन्तः आत्म सन्तोषम् अनुभूतवन्तः अतः अन्वयः मनसि वचसि काये च अध्याहरं पुण्यपीयूषवर्पूर्णाः त्रिभुवनम् उपकारश्रेणिभिः प्रीणयन्तः परगुण परमाणु नित्यं पर्वतीकृत्य निजहृति विकसन्तः सन्तः कियन्तः सन्ति तात्पर्यम् एकनिमिषम्
आङ्ग्लभाषायां वदति वा
वदामि भगिनि how many are there in this world actually he means very few whose mind words and body are satisfied as bathed in the nectar or amritam, and how many are able to magnify even the smallest virtues of others to Himalayan heights, and how many are able to satisfy the three worlds with their magnificent virtuous deeds. Very few only. This is the English meaning, Bhagini. And mama tarparyam sajjanana swabhavam bhatrharina likitam niti shatake etam subhashitam अस्ति तत्र सज्जनानां स्वभावम् एतस्मिन् सुभाषिते कवि सम्यक् रीत्या वर्णयति एव सत्पुरुषाणां वचांसि मनांसि शरीराणि च पुण्यरूपेण अमृतेन पूर्णानि भवन्ति तादृशेन अमृतेन पूर्णेन गुणेन शरीरे उत्तमपुरुषाः एतेषु त्रिषु लोकेषु स्थितानां सर्वेषाम् उपकाराणां समूहैः सन्तोषयन्तः सन्ति ते सज्जनाः अग्रे अन्येषु स्थितान् अल्पगुणान् अपि पर्वतसदृशान् बहुमत्वा स्वस्य मनसि सन्तोषम् अनुभवन्ति परन्तु तादृशः सन्तः उत्तमजनाः तादृशाः उत्तमजनाः जगति कियन्तः सन्ति कति संख्याकाः सन्ति इति कविना लिखितं
स्वल्पमेव
सन्ति इति
कविः वर्णयति
वयं मन्ये
उत्तमं प्रथमवाक्यं पठतु भगिनि फस्ट् लैन्
सज्जनानां
स्लोवर् भगिनि
सज्जनानां स्वभावं कविः वर्णयति
एतस्य वाक्यस्य एतस्मात् वाक्यात् पूर्वं भगिनि बिफोर् दट् यु सेड्
सत्पुरुषाणां that vakyam bagini
very first sentence bagini pratham vakyam
is satpurushana vachamsi manamsi sharirani cha
kavihi varnayati iti bhavati uktavati tasmat purvam
bhartruharina likitam likite niti shatake etat subhashitam asti
पूर्णं वाक्यं पठतु भगिनि
what I wrote bagini okay bhartruharina
I think you started with etat subhashitam or something like that पूर्वं वाक्यं पठतु भगिनि
yeah that's what I said sajjananam swabhavam etasmin shubhasite samyak ritya kavihi varnayati eva.
Okay, that was the dvitiyam vakyam that you said. There was a combination of kartari and karmani in the first vakyam that I heard, Bhagini.
I said bhartruharina likite niti shatake etat subhashitam asti. Samyak na va?
Bhartruharina. Okay, I heard swabhavam and Bhartruharina. So
no,
if it is
Bhartruharina likite niti shatake etat subhashitam asti. Prathama vibhakti is etat subhashitam and karma Bhartruharina is in the karmani.
Okay, I thought I heard something else. Okay, Bhagini. Uttamam.
Dhanyavada Bhagini. And vyakarana amshah manasi sakaranta napunsakalinga manas saptasya सप्तमी एकवचनम वचसि सकारांत नपुंसकलिंग वचस् शब्दस्य सप्तमी एकवचनम काये अकारांत पुल्लिंग कायः शब्दस्य सप्तमी काय शब्दस्य सप्तमी एकवचनम पुण्य पीयूष पूर्णाः अकारांत पुंलिंग पुण्य पीयूष पूर्ण शब्दस्य प्रथमा विभक्तिः बहुवचनम त्रिभुवनम त्रिभुवन अकारांत नपुंसकलिंग द्वितीया विभक्ति त्रिभुवन शब्दस्य द्वितीया विभक्तिः एकवचनम उपकार श्रेणिभिः श्रेणी इकारांत स्त्रीलिंग श्रेणी शब्दस्य उपकार श्रेणिभिः शब्दस्य तृतीया विभक्तिः बहुवचनम प्रीणयन्तः तकारान्तः शत्रु प्रत्ययः उपयुज्य प्रीणयत् शब्दस्य प्रथम पुरुषः पुल्लिंग बहुवचनम
उत्तमम्
परगुण परमाणून् उकारांत पुल्लिंगः अणु शब्दस्य द्वितीया विभक्तिः बहुवचनम
परगुण परमाणु शब्दस्य द्वितीया
परमाणु परगुण परमाणु शब्दस्य
द्वितीया विभक्ति
बहुवचनम बहुमाणून् बहुवचनम उपसर्ग सॉरी पर्वतीकृत्य उपसर्ग समास लबन्तः प्रत्ययः प्रत्ययुज्य धातुः कृ धातुः अन्वयम् अव्ययम् स्वीकृत्य how do you say bagini? Can we say labyantah
लबन्त प्रत्यय अव्ययम्
लभ्यन्तान्तः कृ धातुः अव्ययम् सम्यक् वा नित्यम् अव्ययम् निज हृदि तकारान्त नपुंसकलिंग निज हृद् शब्दस्य सप्तमी एकवचनम् विकसन्तः तकारान्तः शत्रु प्रत्ययान्तः विकसत् शब्दस्य प्रथमा विभक्तिः पुल्लिंग बहुवचनम् सन्ति अस् धातोः लट्लकारे प्रथम पुरुषः बहुवचनम् सन्तः सत् तकारान्तः शत्रु प्रत्ययान्तः सत् शब्दस्य प्रथमा विभक्तिः पुल्लिंग बहुवचनम् कियन्तः तकारान्तः शत्रु प्रत्ययान्तः कियत् शब्दस्य प्रश्नवाचक शब्दस्य प्रथमा विभक्तिः पुल्लिंग बहुवचनम्
उत्तमं भगिनि
धन्यवादः भगिनि actually that all the shatru pratyaya only I had a lot of doubts anyway I think I did it correct
उत्तमं भगिनि I don't know if kiyat is a shatru pratyaya bhagini you might have to check on that kiyat is I think it is just kiyat shabdah I don't think it is
I will check also bhagini
just check on that
can we say prashnavachaka kiyat shabdasya prathama
that is okay
okay
yeah kiyat is it's like how
it's a
many
prashnavachaka saptam astu bhagini so I will just limit with kiyat prashnavachaka shabdasya kiyat shabdasya prathama vibhaktihi pullinga bahuvachanam
prathama vibhaktihi bahuvachanam satyam
that is okay and do we need to do samasa bhagini
no
astu bhagini
धन्यवादः उत्तमं
धन्यवादः भगिनि
सम्यक् कृतं very structured and very clear अस्तु काव्यकथा प्रथमभागः गायत्री
नमस्कारः भगिनी नमस्कारः सर्वेभ्यः इदानीं काव्यकथा शृणुमः यदा कुमारः जातः तदा तं गंगा परिपालितवती Bhagini, first I will read the para, then I will try to explain, or shall I explain it as it is with the sentence?
वाक्यं पठित्वा वर्णयतु भगिनि
आम्
very simple सरलमेव
आम् भगिनि यदा कुमारः जातः तदा तं गङ्गा परिपालितवती। शरवणे कुमारस्य जननानन्तरं गङ्गादेवी कुमारस्य पोषणं कृतवती। तदा ईश्वरः पार्वत्याः सह आकाशमार्गे विहारं कुर्वन् तत्र आगतः। कदाचित् ईश्वरः पार्वतीं सह आकाशमार्गे विहारं कृतवन्तौ। तौ मार्गे कुमारं दृष्टवन्तौ।
पार्वत्या सह।
पार्वत्या आं भगिनि, पार्वत्या सह। तौ द्वयौ अपि शिशुं दृष्टवन्तौ। ईश्वरः पार्वत्यै शिशोः जन्मवृत्तान्तम् अकथयत्। ईश्वरः पार्वतीं प्रति कुमारस्य जननवृत्तान्तं कथितवान् आसीत्। तदा सन्तुष्टा पार्वती प्रीत्या तं शिशुं गृहीत्वा शिवेन सह कैलासम् अगच्छत्। तदा पार्वती अत्यन्त आनन्दम् अनुभूत्वा कुमारं कैलासं नीतवती।
अत्र
अनुभूत्वा
अनु उपसर्गः अस्ति खलु?
आं भगिनि।
उपसर्गः अस्ति चेत् प्रत्ययः कः भवति अत्र?
अनुभूतवती।
अनुभूय।
ओ ल्यपन्। आं भगिनि। अनुभूय कुमारं कैलासं नीतवती। तत्र कुमारस्य जन्मोत्सवः समाचरितः। तदा कैलासे कुमारस्य जन्मोत्सवः निवर्तितः। उत्सवेन इन्द्रादयः देवाः ऋषयः च सर्वे आनन्दिताः। उत्सवार्थं ऋषयः इन्द्रेण सह सर्वदेवताः अपि आगतवन्तः। कुमारस्य बालक्रीडाः सर्वान् आनन्दयन्ति स्म। तत्र कुमारस्य बालचर्यान् क्रीडान् दृष्ट्वा आनन्दम् अनुभूतवन्तः। देवताः आनन्दम् अनुभूतवन्तः।
उत्तमम्।
कुमारः बाल्ये एव अतीव शौर्यवान् आसीत्। कुमारः बालावस्थे स्थितः, परन्तु सः अतीव धीरः अभवत्।
उत्तमम्।
कुमारस्य बाललीलाः शौर्यवार्ताः च श्रुत्वा तारकासुरपीडिताः इन्द्रादयाः कैलासम् आगताः। कुमारस्य धीरतां सपराक्रमं च श्रुत्वा कैलासं कुमारं द्रष्टुं देवताः आगतवन्तः।
शौर्यवार्ताम् अस्ति खलु?
शौर्य
वार्तां भवति वा?
आं भगिनि, वार्ताम् इति
पुस्तके अस्ति?
वार्तां न भगिनि, कुमारस्य शौर्यवार्ताम् इति लिखितवन्तः पुस्तके।
वार्ता। वार्ताः बहुवचने अपि भवितुम् अर्हति। वार्ता, वार्ताः। सम्यक् एव भगिनि।
तत्र ते ईश्वरस्य पार्श्वे स्थितं शूरं तेजस्विनम् आयुधधारिणं कुमारम् अवलोकितवन्तः। तत्र देवताः शिवस्य अपरं स्थितं तेजस्विनम् आयुधधारिणं कुमारम् अवलोकितवन्तः। दृष्टवन्तः। इन्द्रस्य तु महान् आनन्दं समुत्पन्नः। इन्द्रस्य मनसि महदानन्दं प्राप्तवन्तः। इन्द्रः
अर्थं पुनः वदतु भगिनि संस्कृतेन।
इन्द्रः कुमारं दृष्ट्वा महदानन्दं प्राप्तवान्।
महान्तम् आनन्दं प्राप्तवान्। आनन्दः महान्तं, महान् आनन्दः महान्तम् आनन्दं प्राप्तवान्।
प्राप्तवान् तस्य मनसि जयस्य आशा सञ्जाता इन्द्रस्य मनसि तारकासुरं निश्चयेन कुमारस्य साहाय्येन जेतुं शक्नुमः इति आशा सञ्जाता ततः इन्द्रः हरस्य पुरतः तारकासुरस्य उपद्रवान् वर्णयित्वा तारकवधार्थं कुमारं प्रेषयतु इति प्रार्थितवान् तत्र इन्द्रः तारकासुरवधार्थं पुत्रं प्रेषयतु इति हरं प्रार्थितवान्
उत्तमं द्वितीयभागं का करोति उत्तमं भगिनी
धन्यवादः भगिनी
सम्यक् द्वितीयभागः मीनाक्षी भगिनी अस्ति वा
नमस्कार भगिनी
नमस्ते
नमस्कार सर्वेभ्यः अहम द्वितीय भागं पश्यामि तदा ईश्वरः वहाँ से लेना है ना भगिनी फ्रॉम देयर राइट तदा ईश्वरः इन्द्रादीनां सहायार्थं गच्छतु इति कुमारम् आदिष्टवान् तदा ईश्वरः कुमारं आदिष्टवान् that you go with Indra and all them for help.
उत्तमम्
पार्वती अपि हर्षेण आशीर्वाद पूर्वकं तं कैलासात् प्रेषितवती पार्वती अपि पार्वती अपि हर्षिणी आशीर्वाद ददाति तु आशीर्वाद कुमारं ददाति कैलासात् प्रेषितवती and then Parvati also came very happily and she gave blessings to Kumara and Kailas for Kailas she Agnam Dattavati.
उत्तमम् अत्र आशीर्वाद पूर्वकम् we are used to reading it in Hindi Bhagini, so you have to make sure that you pronounce the Purna Aksharam there.
Okay Bhagini.
You must be so used to reading it in Hindi, right?
I know Bhagini too, but I am literally tense also now because
don't be tense. I know you're coming here to present for the first time. Don't be tense, Bhagini. We are all with you.
First time I'm doing this and in the Sanskrit also.
Don't worry about it. We are all Chatras learning together, so don't worry about it. Nobody is here to judge.
I'm really grateful to you that you have given chance and like me.
We all have to start somewhere. I started at some time back. I started in your place. I'm not too far off, but I'm just saying we all start somewhere. So
actually, I feel very bad because in the COVID also I cannot speak in Sanskrit. That is, I really feel very shame for myself.
Kalamena bhavati eva, Bhagini.
Yes, thank you.
It comes with time. We have to start somewhere. That is what is important. So if you pause, if you think, don't worry about it. You take your time.
Okay, thank you, Bhagini. Dhanyavad, Bhagini. Indradayah devaha kumaram anusrutavantah. Indra adi devaha followed kumaram for the swarga. Indradayah adi devaha कुमारम अनुसृतवन्तः सर्वे स्वर्गं प्राविशन् इंद्र आदि देवाः कुमारः सर्वे स्वर्गं प्रविशन्ति तत्र गन्धर्वादयः नारदादयः च प्रशंसावचनैः कुमारस्य स्वागतम् अकुर्वन् तत्र गन्धर्व आदि नारद आदि देवताः च प्रशंसावचनैः कुमारस्य स्वागतम अकुर्वन्. That they all kurvan.
They all praised and welcomed.
They all praised, praised for Kumaram. Anantaram Taraka Vadhaya Yuddham Karaniyam iti nishchitam. Anantaram Devas, Indra and Devasa, they all decided to do Tarakasya Vadasya, and they all started preparing for the Yudh, and they decided that they will do the Yuddha with Tarakasura. Senyanam Sajjikaranam Samarambham. Then the Sajjikarana of Senya, they all got together and they made a Sena. All and for the Yuddha. Kumaraha Senadhipatihi iti Abhishikta. Kumara, they enthroned Kumara as a Senadhipati. Tataha Sena Sahitaha Sarve Indradayaha Tarkasura Bhimukham Prasthita. Tataha Sena Sahitaha Sarve Devaha Indra Adi Tarkasurasya Abhimukham, Tarkasurasya Prati Prayanam Prasthita. Kumaraha Senayaha Nayakaha Asit. Kumaraha Senayaha Nayakaha Asit. He was a head of the Senadhipati. Senas Ete Yuddhartham Agachi iti Guptacharehi Gyatva Tarakaha api Yuddha Sannaham Krutavan. There, the Guptachara came to Tarakasura and he told Guptachara told Tarakasura that Indras and they all are coming this side for war with us. So he gave the news for this to Tarakasura. And then Tarakasura api Yuddha Sannaha Krutavan. He also prepared for the Yuddha and he also made all preparation for the Yuddha. Yuddha Prasthana Samaye Tena Bahava Utpataha Drashta. At the time of when he was getting out for the Yuddha, at that time he was very much calamitous, like a day, like the sight of stars. हम जो बोलते हैं ना कि दिन में तारे लग गए वैसा he felt very bad and he felt that it is a very bad omen I am seeing. So he was very much in anger that this is not the right time, he must be thinking, but he has to go for the war because they all have coming towards him for the Yuddha. He felt that it is a upshukan. What he was feeling is not a good and what he was seeing is not a good for him. Tathapi kupitaha tarakah asurehi saha yuddhaya agataha. Then kupitaha with a krodhita tarakasura with asureha saha yuddhaya agataha. Sura Surayoho, Sura and Asurahas, Madhye Goram Yuddham Pravuttam. With a Saru Devtas and Kumara Devtas and Asuras like a Tarakasura with his this Sena, they had a very scary Yuddha and they very scary Yuddha happened. Then Shuraha Kumaraha Tarakasuram Maritavan. In that battle, Shura Kumaraha killed Tarakasura. He vadam akurvan of Tarakasurasya vadam akurvan Kumaraha.
Akurvan na bhavati.
Then akarot. Yes. Tarakasura Kumaraha Tarkasurasya vadam akarot. Samta api lokaha santosham anvabhavat. Then in the whole this Swarga and everywhere, they all before they all were very much satisfied and feel very comfortable and very happy. Punaha api Indraha Swargadhipatyam Praptavan. Then again, the Tarkasura, which he got the Indradhipatyam of, he was a Swargadhipatyam. They defeated him, and Punaha api Indraha Swargadhipatyam Praptavan. Sarvatra Mangalam Abhavat. Sarvatra Mangalam Abhavat. All happened like before, and they all were very happy and Mangalam Bhavat. भगिनी मैंने इंग्लिश में पूरा ये लिखा है, तो मैं पढूं ये?
न आवश्यकं भगिनी, सरलमेव खलु?
सरलमेव.
उत्तमं भगिनी.
I don't know, but I tried.
उत्तमं
I
भगिनी.
was trying speaking in Sanskrit, but I could not get that himmat to whether I'm right or wrong.
This is your first time, Khalu Bhagini. So with time, you will be able to do it.
I would like to. I would like for second time if you give me chance, Bhagini, for another any topic.
Astu Bhagini, nishchayena.
Okay.
Dhanyavad Bhagini. Panchapatha eva Khalu. We have 5 more lessons. Panchapatha santi.
Sure.
So you can pick anything from that.
Sure. I want to do Bhagini because I think otherwise I will not be able to speak in Sanskrit, or I will not understand how to speak. Yes, Bhagini. Dhanyavad Bhagini.
Karotu. Nishchayena karotu. Uttamam. The first step is the hardest for us to sign up and come and present. Once we start, I think it gets better, Bhagini. So,
Dhanyavad Bhagini.
Uttamam. Vasanti Bhagini.
नमस्कारः भगिनी. श्रूयते वा?
आम्.
ओके, नमस्कारः सर्वेभ्यः. नमस्कारः वाणी भगिनी. चम्पुग्रन्थाः काव्यं द्विधा विभक्तं, दृश्यं श्रव्यम् इति. श्रव्यकाव्येषु अथवा काव्यस्य इतोपि एकं भागम् अस्ति. श्रव्यकाव्येषु चम्पुकाव्यम् इति. गद्यपद्य सम्मिश्रः चम्पुः इति उच्यते. दण्डी इति.
भगिनी, पुस्तकम् अस्ति वा? Do you have the book?
पुस्तकमध्ये एव अहं रेफर् कृतवती भगिनी.
वाक्यं पठतु भगिनी. प्रथमं वाक्यं पठतु. You have already read it, right? But the rest of the chatras, this is the first time they're probably reading it. So you need to read the line and then explain.
Okay, fine. Okay. Drishyam shravyam cheti kavyam dvita vibhaktam. Right? So kavyam. Can I continue in English after reading a sentence, Bhagini?
Bhagini. Karotu.
Okay, sure. Okay, thank you for explaining. Thank you so much. Yeah. Drishyam shravyam cheti kavyam dvita vibhaktam. So kavyam is divided into 2. What is that? Drishyam and shravyam. So tatra shravya kavyeshu anyatamam asti champu kavyam. So what does it mean? There is one more Shravya Kavyam. What is Shravya Kavyam? That which you hear. Here is Shravya Kavyam. So that Drishyam, first of all, Drishyam and Shravyam are 2 divisions, right? So Drishyam is that which you can see, right? And Shravyam is that which you can hear. So if you see in the Shravyam division, there is a part of it which is called the Champu Kavyam. And that's what we have taken into consideration today. Gadya Padya Sammishraha Kavya Prakaraha Champuhu iti uchyate. So what is that? It says Gadyam and Padyam, prose and poetry that's mixed, is Champu, is the Champu Kavyam that we are speaking about. So the next thing is Kavihi Dandi Champu Lakshanam Eva Nirupayati. So what is he saying? He's giving a definition, or he's giving a lakshanam about this Champu Kavyam, that is gadya padyamayi kachit champuritya vidiyate. So just like we said previously, this champu kavyam is nothing but the lakshanam is it's a mishranam of gadyam and padyam, prose and poetry, and that's what the great Kavi Dandi is giving to us. Prachine kale api champu grantaha asan eva. So there have been many champu granthas even in the past. That's what the sentence says. Yataha anyeshu granteshu tesham ullekaha drishyate. Kintu idanim उपलभ्यमानेषु चम्पुग्रन्थेषु pratama nama nala champuhu iti. So if you see, like we said, there have been many champu granthas, that was written. What is this champu grantha? Again, I would like to remind you, it is a mixture of prose and poetry. Amongst the champu granthas, if you see, what is the first one, the very first one that was written? It is called Nala Champu. Eshah grantah dashame shatake sitena Trivikrama Bhattena Rachitaha. So this was written by Trivikrama Bhattaha. The author is Trivikrama Bhattaha. So the next one, if you see, Gadya Padya Shammishra Rachana. One second, Bhagini. What I did was, I thought I'm going to summarize and I struck off certain lines. 1 second, I'm just erasing it. Gadya Padya Sammishra Rachana Brahmana Granteshu Eva Drishyate. So I'll just continue this paragraph and try to explain, summarize this paragraph to you. Aitareya Brahmanasya Harishchandropakyanam etasya pramukam udaharanam. So what does the sentence say? Let's see. So we spoke about the very first Champu Grantha, which is Nala Champu. Now, if you see, Aitareya Brahmanam. So that is also a Champu Grantha, a scripture written based on the Champu Grantha Lakshanam. Aitareya Brahmanasya, Aitareyasya Brahmanam. Then if you see, Harishchandropakyanam. If you see these two, so it has got the, it falls under the definition of this Gadya Padya Mishrana Champu Kavyam. That's what we understand. So the next one is Upanishad Granteshu Api Mishra Rachana Drishyante Eva. So what happens now? Upanishads, right? Upanishad is, talking about the ultimate truth. So even in those Upanishads, you find this kind of Lakshanam. There is a mixture of prose and poetry used to be written. Next one is Mahabharate, Vishnu Purane, Bhagavate cha Viralataya Mishra Rachana Drishyante. So if you see Mahabharatam, so even in the Champu Grantha, adopting that Lakshanam, they have this Mahabharata Kavyam, then about Vishnu Puranam is there, Bhagavatam is there. And how is the style? The style is very, very simple, and the combination of prose and poetry is allowed based on the Champu Grantha Lakshanam. So this is what I would like to say about this paragraph. There's one more sentence left. Shila lekeshu api esha mishra shaili eva drishyate. So I think Shila, when you talk about Shila, I think it is, working with the stones, sculpting. Okay, there have been books written about sculpting using this Champu Lakshanam, which is Gadya Padya Mishranam. Bhagini, shall I continue? Am I with you? Am I making sense?
Uttamam Bhagini, samyak. Agre karatu.
Thank you so much for your question. Yeah. Next one is, if you see, Panchatantram, Hitopateshaha, Shuka Saptatihi, Ityadishu Granteshu, Api Mishra Shaili Eva, Pradanyena Drishyate. So it's very, very obvious. If you see, Panchatantram is there, Hitopadesham is there, Shuka Saptati. right? So these are all the other, the other works that you find, which is written under the Champu, the Champu style, which is the mixture of prose and poetry. And of course, many of us on the call, we are familiar with Panchatantra, right? No one ever would have ever missed it. At least one or two we would have read. Also the same with Hitopadeshaha api. Okay, I'm going to go to the next one now. Evam eteshu sarveshu api drishyamana mishra shaili eva champurupam praptavati. So this is quite obvious. So this paragraph, may I skip, Bhagini? I thought this is not too important. Is it okay, or should I explain it, Bhagini?
Karotu, Bhagini.
Okay.
Please
okay.
do it. So you have been there in the previous classes, right, Bhagini? You heard Vasant Malati Bhagini explain every sentence. Were you there in that class?
I'm not sure, Bhagini. I'm not sure what she did, but I would like to try. Yeah. If there's anything difficult for me, kindly help, Bhagini. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Kevala gadyasya kevala bhadyasya cha apekshaya api mishra shaili eva akarshika iti chintanam champurachanayaha prerakam asti yata sangita sahitam padyam akarshakam, right? Sangeetam is what? Basically music. But then what do you have? Padyam is that the sangeetam, the notes you write, or the sahityam that you write. How it is mixed, right? I think that's what I understood here. So
Purva Vakyam, Bhagini.
Okay. Kevala gadyasya, kevala padyasya. So this talks about prose and poetry. Apekshaya api mishra shaili eva akarshika. So through the mixed style, the main feature, the main attraction is the mix of prose and poetry. Is the thought about this Champu Rachanayaha Prerakam Asti. Is this sentence okay, Bhagini? Is it right?
Kevalam Gadyasya. So instead of having something which is just Gadyam, or instead of having something which is completely just Padyam, when there is a mishra, when there is a mixture of these two, then it attracts the readers a little more.
Okay, that is the main feature, and it is the biggest attraction. Just like how in Sangeetam, you would have the prose, right? How you have a mixture of prose there, the Padyam. Yata cha.
Padyam is not prose, Bhagini.
The poetry.
Sangeeta Sahitam Padyam. When the Padyam is sung, right, it becomes very, very sweet. Draksha Madhunoho Melanam. When Draksha and Madhu.
Top. Yeah, right, Bhagini. Thank you. Go ahead, Bhagini. Thank you.
So similarly, when a Padya is actually sung, it becomes sweeter. It attracts the listeners even more. Similarly, when instead of having only Gadyam or only Padyam, when these two are mixed, there is variety. So it becomes sweeter to read. Iti arthaha atra.
Okay, so the poetry becomes sweeter, right? I mean, that's what it means.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Bhagini. Padya kavye ekasmin sarge ekameva chandaha upayoktam. So if you see in poetry, we have what is called the sargaha, right? In the sargaha, like pratama sargam, dvitiya sargam. I mean, I don't know if the importance is sargam here, but we're talking, the importance is given to chandas. If you talk about poetry.
Atra padyasya lakshanam asti, Bhagini. Ekaha sargaha asti chet, in that sarga you can use only one chandas.
One chandas. For example, Bhagavad Gita, we use a particular meter. And then,
but Bhagavad Gita is not a good example there, because Bhagavad Gita in one adhyaya you can have a mixture of multiple chandas, but when it is classified as a padya kavyam, right? It has
Ramayana.
to be
Ramayana. Is it okay?
If there is one sarga, then that entire sarga has to be one one chandas.
Chandaha. Ekameva chandaha asti upayuktam. That's what it says here. Padyakavye ekasmin sarge ekam eva chandaha upayuktam. So now let's see why this is said. Kintu champukavye tata niyamaha na bhavati. What is that? If you see, this kind of lakshanam is not found in the Champukavyam. What does it mean? So the inference is yatra kutrapi yatkimapi chandaha. How many ever you want, wherever you want, upayoktum shakyate. Yatra kutrapi yatkimapi chandaha upayoktum shakyate. So the next one is purva para sambandasya yogyanartam gadyasya upayogah kartum shakyate. So you can also use the
मम ध्वनिः श्रूयते वा? भगिन्याः ध्वनिः मया न श्रुतम्. वसन्ति भगिनी, भवत्याः ध्वनिः न श्रुतः भगिनी. I'm assuming she lost power or something. ध्वनिः न श्रूयते. We'll just give her a couple of seconds. वदतु सत्य भगिनी. वसन्ति भगिनी अस्ति, किन्तु तस्याः ध्वनिः इदानीं न योजनं. She's not connected her audio. Let's just give her a couple of seconds. न चेत् भवती करोतु.
अहं प्रयत्नं करोमि भगिनी.
We'll just give her some time. She's prepared, so I want to.
अस्तु अस्तु.
वसन्ति भगिनी.
Sorry, Bhagini, I got dropped off. I'm not sure my internet connection maybe was not stable. Sorry about
चिन्ता मास्तु. करोतु भगिनी. अग्रे करोतु.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bhagini. So I was in this part.
When you want to connect to gadyas, you can do that using a padya.
Okay. Yaha gadye padye cha swasamartyam, that portion, right, Bhagini? So you want to, you may use. I mean, it's so simple, and it's a mixture of prose and poetry where you're given the liberty of using, different chandas. So, when you have that creative ability, it is very easy to use, and it's saralataya. This champu lakshanam. So, a writer who's got the creativity and passion can show his creativity in this kshetri. So that's what I understand. Ataha eva bahavaha kavayaha champu granthan adhikathaya likitavantaha. So this is one reason, the simplicity and the accessibility, the ability to have that express your creativity made several authors come up with various champu grantaha is what I understand. The next one is Padyakaveshu Antar Vibhagasya Sargaha iti nama yata nishchitam tata Champugrantena nasti. So like we spoke in the previous thing about the Padya Lakshanam, that's where we started. And Bhagini pointed to us, about that word Sarga, right? But then if you see, this is a restriction given to Padya Kavyam. So if Padya Kavyam, which is in prose, you use Sargam 1, Sargam 2, that kind of restriction is there. But now let us look into what is going to happen to this now. Kavayaha yatsvasmai rochate tat nama nirdishanti. Whatever they like. I mean, in the sense, within the, Bhagini, am I audible?
Bhagini.
Okay, fine. Okay. So suppose if you take the Champugrantaha Kavayaha Yat Swasmai Rochate Tatnama Nirdishanti. So whatever names they liked, they could choose. There were a variety of, names that they could give. And what is this? This Antar Vibhagasya, right? Sargaha, you say. So the same way that these were the names that were used by the writers. What were they? Sabakam, Uchvasaha, Ashvasaha, Bilasaha, Tarangaha. Sargaha is also used here. Okay, Lambakaha, Kallolaha, Ityadini, Namani, Champugranteshu Drishyante. So if you find, one of these names used, then, it's also one way for us to identify, oh, this is a Champugranta. And that's why this name has been, attached to the title there. So the next part is Varnaniya Vishayam Avalambya Champugrantaha Chaturtaha Vibhaktam Shakyaha. So what is that? Based upon what they are based, right? There are 4 divisions. And what are they? Teja. So they are Vibhagaha. So what is it? Number 1, Pauranika Katham Aitihasika Katham Va Avalambya Rachitaha. So this is based on Puranas and Itihasas. So that is the first division. And what is the example under it? So we have 2 here. Nalachampuhu, Varadambika Parinayaha, Ityadayaha. So under 2, Pauranika Katham and Aitihasika Katham. We have 2 given here. One is Nalachampu and Varadambika Parinayaha. So the next one is Kalpanika Katham Avalamba Rachita. So what is Kalpanikam? If you see, Kalpanikam is, using your Karpana Shakti. So that is, we will see Tarhi, what we will see the examples given here, which is called Vikrama Sena Champuhu. The other one is Udaya Sundari Katha. So the 2 examples are given for that which is based upon the creator's Kalpana Shakti. So that is the second division. So the third division is Thita Kshetradi Varnanartham Pravrittaha. So what is this Thita Kshetram? It's very, very obvious, right? People go for Kshetra Adanam to take a dip in the rivers, that's related to a temple or a kshetram. So that's what this is describing. And what are the examples given here? Vishwaguna Darshana Champu, Yatra Prabandhaha. So the next one is, the 4th division is Darshana, Darshanika Vicharam Pradhani Kritya Pravrittaha. So Darshanam is, first, when you look at it, it's like, darshanam of a temple, darshanam of an idol, somebody's darshanam, a saint's darshanam. But here the darshanam, I think probably that's also included, I'm not sure. But I think when you talk about darshanam, this is going to, this is going to be about Sankhya, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaiseshika, Purva Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa. So what is the example that's given here for that? It is Tattva Guna Tattva Guna Darshaha. Next one is Vidwan Modharangini Ityadayaha. So what are the 4 divisions? Quickly. One is based on the Pauranikam and Ithihasam. Example, Nalachampu, Varadambika Parinayam. Next one is on Kalpana Shakti of the creator, which is Vikramasena Champuhu, and the next one is Udaya Sundari Katha. The third one is about Tirtha Kshetram, which is Vishwa Guna Darshana Champu. The next one is Yatra Prabandha. Very obvious when you talk about Yatra, so that's a clue to remember. Then the fourth one is Darshanika Vicharam. What is that? What are the examples under this? Tattva Guna Darshana. The next one is Vidwan Moda Tarangini. So with that, we'll move on to the next page. So the next page basically talks about Samskrita Kshetre Etavatha 285 Champu Kavyani Rachitani Santi iti Sadharam Gyayate. Kintu Teshu Prakashitaha 74 Chatushaptati Ramayanam Mahabharatam Bhagavatam Jaina Puranani Saiva Puranani cha Champugrantanam Moola Stotramsi. Ashraya, one second, Bhagini, let me just read the paragraph and I'll explain it. Ashraya Data Thrunam Ragyam cha Charitrasya Chitranartam api Bahuni Champukavyani Rachitani Drishyante. So if you see the first part of this up to so the number of the Champu Granthas which has come to light and where people have had access is about 74 in number, and Ramayanam, Mahabharatam, Bhagavatam, Jaina Puranani, Saiva Puranani are all seen. But we also understand that about 200 and odd Champu Granthas were definitely written. But what have been
Bhagini, explain the second sentence, Dvitiya Vakyam again.
Kintu Teshu Prakashitaha Chatush Saptati, 74 Ramayanam, Mahabharatam, Bhagavatam, Jaina Puranani, Saiva Puranani cha Champu Granthanam Moola Stotramsi. So I think it's based on Ramayanam, based on Mahabharatam. These 74 Champu Granthas have been written, right? Taken them as basis. Okay.
Great.
So, and also about the kings, right? Ashraya Data, the Ragyam, Charitrasya, their stories, their histories were also written. That was the basis of these Granthas that were written. Bhagini, may I proceed to the next one?
Yes, Karotu Bhagini, agree.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Champu Granthanam Anyatyekam Vaishishtyam Nama Dakshina Bharatiyaihi Eva Ete Grantaha Adhikataya Rachitaha. So if you see in the southern side of India, this type of creation was done. And what is that? Champu Grantha. And what do we have in Champu Grantha? A mishranam of prose and poetry. And it was very popular in the southern part of India. Atra karanameva syatiti tarkayanti panditaha. Let's see what the reason is. Champu Granthaha Dashama Shatakasya Anantaram Jana Priyaha Jataha. So after the 10th century, if you see, people have started loving it. Tat samaye Uttara Bharate Yavanadhinam Akramanam Visheshataha Drishyate Sma. If you see, Yavanadhina means what? Foreign invasions, right? Were very, very dominant in the northern part of India. So I think, in the southern part of India, they could not penetrate. At that point in time, this is also talking about our history, our Bharat's history. At that time, invasions did not penetrate till Dakshina Bharatam. So that could be the reason as what is quoted here. Bhagini, am I right?
Bhagini, Satyam.
Okay, thank you. So next one is, Ataha Rajakiyastitaratha Samajika Shantihi Ityadayaha tatra adhikataya na asan. Atah rajakiya sthirata. Bhagini, can you just
Rajakiya sthirata. Sthirata, stability of the government. Stability of the kingdom.
Okay, so all this was not touched upon, right? Na asan, that's what it says. So samajika shanti, samajika
Atah, atra, because of the akramanam in the northern part of India, there was no stability in kingdoms and there was no shantihi.
All right. So that is the second part of to that discussion there. Okay, right. So then what happens is because of because of the invasion and penetration of and the foreign invasions, what happens was the kingdoms were not stable and peace was not found. Probably that is also one reason where this kind of creation could not have happened. Is the reason that is discussed here. Yatra shantihi na bhavati tatra grantha rachanadikam nyunathaya eva prachalati. What is nyunathaya? So creation, shrinks. That creativity is not there, where you're suffering and struggling for your survival, for your life, right? Invasions are happening. So how can people, have that creativity and write peacefully is another reason quoted here. Yada Uttara Bharate Tadrishi Stitihi Asit Tada Dakshina Bharate Shantihi Drishyate Sma. So, but in Dakshina Bharatam, that Shanti was there. And probably we go to the first sentence of this paragraph where we started. The reason why Champu Grantha was created here and the creators were in a state or conducive environment where they can have such creations. So then the next one is Chakravartinaha Samantarajaha cha Chakravartinaha Samantaraja cha Kavinam Protsahakaha Asan. So also the kings encouraged the authors, the poets, to come up with such creation. They kept on encouraging them, and protsaham was given. That's what it explains. Ataha Champu Grantaha Adhikataya Dakshina Bharatiyai eva rachitaha iti. So it was very popular in the southern part of India. So now last but not the least, so we will see Kachina Champu Grantaha kim iti. Champu Granteshu, the first one we discussed is Nala Champuhu. And who was this? Who wrote this? The author is Trivikrama Bhattena Rachita. Next one is Yashastilaka Champuhu. This was written by Someshwara Suri Rachita. Then Champu Ramayana.
Someshwara Surihi.
Someshwara Surihi. Okay. Or I can say Someshwara Suri Rachita. Can I say that, Bhagini? If I say it as one word. Someshwara Suri.
You can just say the name of the Champuhu and the author, Bhagini. It is saying it is written by iti atra dattamasti. So you can just say Nala Champuhu Trivikrama Bhattaha.
Okay. Yashastilaka Champuhu Someshwara Surihi. Then Champu Ramayanam Bhojadevena. Then Champu Bharatam Ananta Bhattena Virachitam. Neelakanta Vijaya Champuhu Neelakanta Dikshitena Virachitam. Vishwa Guna Darshana Champuhu Venkatadwari Dwarihi Virachitam. Varadhambika Parinaya Champuhu Tirumalambayaha Virachitam.
Tirumala atra Venkatadwarihi Tirumalamba. When you say Tritiya Vibhaktihi atra, how does it decline?
Which one, Bhagini? For which one do you want to say that?
Last two.
Last two. So Venkata. This is Venkata Tirumalambayaha Virachitam.
Tirumalambayaha written by. Vibhaktihi ka atra?
Tritiya, instrumental case. So that becomes Tirumalamba, right? Ramaya, Tirumalam, Ramaya.
Uttamam.
Ramaya. So it is Tirumalamba. When it comes to that, how do I decline it, Bhagini?
Tirumalamba.
Tirumalamba only, is it? Tirumalamba.
You just said Rama asti chet Ramaya. Tirumalamba asti chet Tirumalambaya.
Tirumalambaya, is it, Bhagini?
Lataya, Ramaya.
Okay,
Ambaya.
Tirumalambaya. Okay, Bhagini. Venkateshwara Dwari, it will be like Hari. If it's Hari, it's going to be Harina. So this will be Venkata Dwarina. Okay.
Venkata Dwarina. Uttamam.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I have. That's all I have, Bhagini.
Uttamam, Bhagini. Samyak. Venkata
Sorry
Dwarina.
if I made mistakes, Bhagini. I just tried.
Chinta mastu. Prayatnah eva atra mukhyam, Bhagini.
Thank you so much, Bhagini. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Samyak kritam, Bhagini. Astu. आगामी शनिवासरे चतुर्थपाठस्य परीक्षा भवति पीडीएफ अहं स्थापयिष्यामि टङ्कणदोषाः सन्ति अत्र so you look at the PDF as of now with टङ्कणदोषः but I will fix it and I will re-upload later. I don't want to wait until I'm completely done fixing. प्रश्नः कः भगिनी?
Namaste Bhagini. That Tirtha Kshetradi Varnanartham Pravruttaha. That is it Vishwaguna Adarsha Champu Bhagini? Vishwaguna Darshana. It looks like Vishwaguna Adarshana.
Vishwaguna Darsha.
Vishwaguna Adarsha Champu.
It could also be looks like it.
Present as Vishwaguna Darshana. I thought it's Vishwaguna Adarsha Champu.
Vishwaguna Adarsha Champu. That sounds right to me.
That is what I asked question. That's all. Because Guna will be always Adarsha. No? Like, that's what I thought. Dhanyawada, Bhagini. Very nice presentation. Very well. And you also explained so well. Thank you, Bhagini.
Uttam.
Namaste Bhagini. एक संशयः in second paragraph ऐत्रेय ब्राह्मणस्य हरिश्चन्द्रोप्याख्यानम् is ऐत्रेय ब्राह्मणस्य means he is the author.
That's what it looks like, Bhagini. The Harishchandra Upakyanam, which was written by
the okay,
and then it says also in Upanishad
Upanishad Mishram Champu Mishram Upalabhyate iti dattam. And then shall we compiled all the Mahabharata, Vishnu, all are Mishra Champu eva. And then shall we write it in one sentence?
Atra viralataya eva Mishra Rachanaha drishyante. In that there is not too much of Mishra Rachanaha. Viralataya means it's very rare to see. Rare to see. Kintu Ramayana, Mahabharatam, Bhagavatam, these are the moolam for Champu Grantaha. So for example, Champu Ramayanam is based on Ramayana. So whatever they have written, it is based on some kind of like Purana or Itihasa.
Okay. Among 285, they published only 74. Is it Bhagini?
Not published, the ones that are well known, Prakashitaha.
Prakashitaha means well
known.
It's published, well known.
Right.
Okay.
Come to light.
Okay. Dhanyawada Bhagini. Samanta Raja means it's a Pradeshika Raja, na?
Chakravarti are like main kings and Upa Rajaha.
Okay.
The other sub kings, right?
நிலப்பிரபு சொல்லுவாங்களே அந்த மாதிரி. Okay.
They
அஸ்து
also
பகினி. ధన్యవాదాలు భగిని.
Uparajanah. So all the other sub kings also, not just like main kings, the other small kings also promoted lekhanam a lot. Protsaham kritavantah iti arthah bhavati atra. समीचीनम्, उत्तमं भगिनि. आगामि मङ्गलवासरे पञ्चमपाठस्य द्वितीयभागं करिष्यामः. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ तत्सत्. शुभदिनं. पुनर्मिलामः.